Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Sister Wives, Kody Brown feels dating is same as kissing another man's wife. Kody Brown has sparked strong reactions from fans after his intense conversation with his daughter Aurora's boyfriend, Brody Utley, in the latest episode. The Brown patriarch's unusual take on dating has left viewers both stunned and divided. Kody, now monogamous with his fourth wife, Robyn, confronted Brody at their first meeting and gave him an unexpected lecture on chastity and self-control. The father of 18 took his protective instincts to another level when he equated dating to kissing another man's wife. But did his message go too far, or was it simply a father's way of setting? Kody Brown has this concern about his sex life with wife Robyn Brown. During the September 28 episode, Robyn opened up about her past and how she had always envisioned living a plural lifestyle, not just a monogamous marriage. "I had marriage proposals," Sister Wives star Robyn revealed. "Different men at different times said, 'I'd marry you in a heartbeat.' But I always told them, I plan to live a plural marriage." Now her situation has drastically changed. Kody is no longer practicing polygamy. So, she admitted that their relationship has taken on a new dynamic. "Had Kody been single when he pursued me, I would have said the same thing to him," Robyn said. Kody, however, seemed more conflicted about the shift. "It's you and me, baby," he told Robyn, before admitting in a confessional that there was one thing on his mind: intimacy. "There's something I want maybe more than you do," he said candidly. Sister Wives, Kody Brown's protective talk with Aurora's boyfriend stuns fans. In the October 26 episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown finally met his daughter Aurora's boyfriend, Brody Utley, for the first time, and the encounter quickly turned into an unexpected life lecture. The 56-year-old father made it clear that he had strong opinions about dating and physical boundaries. "I say to these young men, almost always your job is to protect my daughter, even from yourself," Kody told Brody. "When you're just dating, you're kissing another man's wife until she's your wife. And if she doesn't become your wife, you're kissing another man's wife." Kody's words left both Aurora and Brody speechless. The young man handled the moment with composure. Aurora later admitted that she found her father's talk funny. Brody appeared to take it in stride, even mentioning his mixed martial arts training and cowboy roots. For Kody, however, the message was about more than discipline. It reflected his deep belief in chastity and emotional restraint. "If you love my daughter, then you'll love her as much as I loved her mother, and I kept my hands off her until we were married," he said, referring to Robyn. While some fans applauded Kody's protective nature, others criticized his outdated views. Still, his remarks revealed just how much his outlook on love and commitment has evolved since his polygamous days, a shift that continues to surprise Sister Wives viewers week after week. Sister Wives Coyote Pass sale finalized as Kody Brown faces ex-wives tension. The Brown family has officially sold their contentious Coyote Pass property. The land sale concludes a long-running saga for the Sister Wives clan. Kody Brown and his ex-wives Mary and Janelle finalized the deal earlier this year. This financial resolution arrives amidst ongoing personal conflict. The family's dynamics remain strained, as highlighted in the current season of their TLC show. Kody Brown confronts cold shoulder in tense family Zoom. In a recently aired episode, Kody Brown attempted a virtual meeting with Mary and Janelle. The conversation was notably awkward and brief. Both ex-wives offered minimal responses to Kody's questions. Kody asked Mary about her bed and breakfast business. She replied with a simple, "It's the same." Janelle was equally reserved during the exchange. According to Us Weekly, the clip shows a palpable distance between them. Kody expressed confusion over the cold reception in a confessional. He recalled a previously cordial relationship with Mary. The current dynamic has left him perplexed and frustrated. Mary suggested the rift widened after Kody made negative comments. These remarks were about her and her close friends. The incident damaged their already fragile connection. Coyote Pass sale brings financial closure to fractured family. The Coyote Pass property was sold for a total of $1.5 million. The U.S. Sun reported the sale was completed in April. The land was divided equally among the 4 parties involved. Kody, Robin, Mary, and Janelle each received $375,000 from the sale. Kody Brown had previously given her share to Kody after their 2021 separation. The distribution was designed to provide a clean financial break. Kody had pledged to ensure a fair division of the proceeds. He stated everyone should be paid equally from the property sale. This financial closure allows each person to move forward independently. The sale marks the end of a major shared asset for the family. It represents the final unraveling of their plural marriage structure. The funds provide each individual with resources for their new beginnings. The Coyote Pass sale finally provides a clear endpoint to the Brown family's shared financial entanglement. This closure may pave the way for personal healing, even as emotional wounds remain open on national television. Sister Wives Season 20 Episode 5 Recap: Holiday Merriment and a mortifyingly cringy meeting with Brody the Cowboy. So you're tender some Christmas PJs and prepare to deck out your wet bars with holiday cheer. It's time for a very special Christmas episode of Sister Wives. This episode kicks off in Parawan, where Mary is having brunch with her ever-present BFF Jen at a restaurant cluttered with more random decor than Kody and Robin's mountain mansion. Amid the multiple collectible figurines and love signs, Mary tells Jen that Janelle and Kody's son Logan recently reached out to ask her for her famous candy cane recipe. She explains that long before the Brown family blow-up, the kids in her family enjoyed certain holiday traditions, including her homemade candy canes, which she would allow the kids to help with. Mary is happy to hear that at least one person in her family has been jonesing for her holiday treats, even if nearly all of the other Brown family traditions have fallen by the wayside. Also fallen by the wayside? Kody's concern for Coyote Pass. Mary says that, while she and Janelle have been communicating with each other about the status of the wretched property, Kody has been dragging his feet, so the group has yet to sort out the whole title parcel predicament. Reveals that she's pissed off that Christine didn't talk to her and Janelle before she signed over her portion of the Coyote Pass property to the enemies, Kody and Robin, after she and Kody split. After listening to Mary vent about the Coyote Pass property, Jen asks her BFF how many more examples Kody has to provide before Mary finally realizes that he's an ass. Jen argues that Mary should stop playing nice with her former spouse, to which Mary agrees, yet proceeds to give Kody another 6 weeks to remedy the title situation before she confronts him. Mary also admits that she's still tapping into her nice girl era because she doesn't want to be a bitch to Kody, despite Jen very much encouraging her to do just that. Jen jokes that Mary needs bitch lessons, which she offers to begin right there at the Clutter Cafe by having Mary repeat empowering phrases like, "You do not control me," and "comb your ***king hair." Later on, Mary tells viewers that she's heading to New York City to handle some business and she's bringing her trusty sidekick Jen along for the trip because, I mean, who else is she going to film with at this point? Though Mary's trip is, supposedly, work-related, she notes that NYC is full of single men, one of whom may be the wet bar-loving man of her dreams, who doesn't mind leave the Big Apple to go live in a creepy haunted Utah B&B. If nothing else, she can snag some decent street meat, no, not that kind, ya sickos, and take a photo with a sketchy knockoff Elmo in Times Square. After arriving in the city, Mary and Jen ultimately decide to hit up a Christmas market, followed by a visit to weird Christmas Wonderlandville experience. This tourist trap is basically like a fever dream you have after drinking too much eggnog and falling asleep to the Muppet Christmas special. Basically, we're forced to watch 2 grown-ass women clodhop through a ball pit while making jokes about balls. As Mary and Jen bask in the holiday merriment, Jen tells viewers that when she first met Mary, she didn't realize how little Mary had traveled and how sheltered her life had been when she was Kody's 4th favorite wife. As Mary and Jen's ball pit adventure begins to wind down, Mary explains that Jen was her only support system from Las Vegas onward. While Christine admits that her own relationship with Mary deteriorated along the way, she says she's really glad that Mary had, and continues to have a Jen in her life. Next we head to North Carolina, where Maddie and Caleb are hosting a pre-holiday celebration for her mom Janelle, as well as some of Kody's rejected kids who don't qualify as tenders. Joining Maddie, Caleb, Janelle and Savannah for this partial family get-together are Michael T., Tony and Paydon, all of whom recently moved to the state, as well as Christine, David and Truly, who've just arrived from Utah. David decides to get the holiday merriment really going by announcing to the kitchen that he thinks Janelle needs to create a profile on the farmers-only dating app and nab herself a man with a tractor and a set of six-pack abs. Janelle says she has no interest in connecting virtually with an overall-wearing outdoorsman, nor does she see herself dating at all at the moment. The mom of 6 also tells David that because Kody was, well, Kody, she has it in her mind that all romantic relationships will be that hard. Christine assures Janelle that relationships don't have to be dramatic and hard, using her marriage to David as an example. She explains that the curled one was very specific about certain things, including his diet and his grooming, and that while some guys, like her sons-in-law Caleb and Mitch, are super simple, other men, like Kody, are far less easygoing. Later on, the family heads outside to throw more decorations on the farm tree in Maddie's front yard, and viewers are regaled with more Brown family traditions of yesteryear, as well as the new ones that the family is trying to start. Back in the house, Janelle and Christine's grandkids decorate cookies, and we hear all about Robin's cookie decorating tradition, as well as Mary's candy cane and homemade holiday pajama traditions. We find out that, despite Mary and her PJ-making capabilities, hightailing it out of life with Kody, Robin has continued the Christmas PJ tradition for the tenders. Christine says that during the first holiday season after she left Kody, many of her kids asked her if certain family traditions would continue, to which she informed them they wouldn't. However, after realizing how much these things meant to her kids, Christine said she agreed to do some of the traditions going forward. Unfortunately, Christine has also decided to usher in a new tradition of having her family sing Christmas carols in the living room, despite Janelle being very much opposed to the idea. Next we head to Flagstaff, where Kody and Robin are already well on their way to filling their new mountain mansion to full capacity with fugly furniture, Amazon boxes and random art. Despite her infamously massive doll collection also lurking somewhere on the premises, Robin lies tells viewers that the bulk of the Brown family clutter belongs to Kody from his years of cohabitating with multiple wives. Now that he's a monogamist, Kody is left with an abundance of flannel shirts, work gloves and visors, all of which he's apparently storing in one of the two garages at the new mountain mansion, along with a drum set that we hope to never have to hear this man play on this show. While Kody and Robin sort through hundreds of storage containers, their 22-year-old daughter Aurora nervously shuffles her way into the garage to awkwardly announce that Brody, the man she's been dating, has officially asked her to be his girlfriend. When Aurora asks her parents what they think about this news, Kody, who has met Brody a few times, says Brody seems like a good guy. Naturally, Kody doesn't stop his comments there and proceeds to ask Aurora if Brody looks at her the way Kody looks at Robin. Aurora confidently tells her dad that from their first date, Brody has looked at her with complete adoration, and so far, he's meeting all of her soulmate checkpoints, including having a name eerily similar to that of her dad. Later on, Aurora invites her new man to the Brown family's mountain mansion to assist in some holiday decorating and to make his official Sister Wives debut. When Brody finally arrives, Aurora greets him with a "Hi, handsome," before the rest of the family begin to crowd around him, a stark reminder to viewers that Kody, Robin, and the Chosen Five have been severely devoid of human contact in recent years. Kody explains to viewers that Brody is a real cowboy, in case the hat didn't make that obvious enough, who wears cowboy boots, listens to country music and has a small ranch. Kody's totally fangirling over his daughter's new beau. It's giving Caleb vibes, IYKYK. Kody claims that, despite the alleged cliché about cowboys, he knows he can trust Brody with Aurora. The visibly awkward couple head to the game room with Kody, Robin and the tenders to decorate the world's smallest Christmas trees while Kody saddles up next to Brody and prepares to embarrass himself as only Kody could do. The cringe fest begins when Kody asks Brody to borrow his pocket knife, only to be told that Brody doesn't have one on him because he gave his to Aurora for protection. Kody uses the mention of knives to segue into a strange conversation about it being Brody's responsibility to look out for Aurora when Kody isn't around. Isn't it great to see a father so protective of his daughter? Aurora is just a little girl, not an adult, and needs her overbearing dad to be involved in her relationship. While Brody agrees with Kody's statement, Kody adds that Brody must also protect Aurora from himself, before eventually admitting that he doesn't want his kids fooling around before marriage. He also argues that when a man is dating a woman, he's kissing another man's wife, which he claims is the reason he believes in chastity. Aurora tells viewers she's very much aware that her dad is not so subtly talking about chastity, though she claims Brody is blissfully unaware of that fact. We just wish we could say the same.